Hello, so welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Jasmine, if you don't already know. So I'm Jasmine and I've got a makeup page on Instagram called jasmineflower.makeup, and forever people have been asking me, are you going to start YouTube? I'm going to do YouTube. And YouTube is what I wanted to do when I started doing makeup. Like when I started doing makeup, YouTube got me into it. I used to watch people on YouTube and be like, I want to do that. And I'd sit in the mirror and I'd talk to myself pretending I was on YouTube and stuff, doing my makeup. And then makeup became a passion and I ended up becoming a makeup artist, and that's what I do as my full-time job now. And people every day ask me to do videos, when are you going to do YouTube? And I've always wanted to do a YouTube, so I've finally got the courage to come and do a YouTube video. So I really hope that you enjoy the content of my channel, and I really hope you enjoy this video as well. So in this video, I might have already said this, so I don't know if I'm repeating myself because I'm filming this at the end of the video, but it's at the beginning of the video. But anyway, this is just like a chit chat every day, get ready with me, with some of my favourite products. Very simple, as you can see, every day. I mean, I haven't really made a massive effort for this video, have I? But anyway, I really hope you enjoy the video, and make sure you watch till the end. So, bye! So before we start anything, this one wanted to say hello. Say hello, bird. He's wondering what the hell's going on. Go on then. Come on. Oh, he doesn't want to go. You can sit. Oh, he's cuddling into me. Does anyone else just like literally adore the dog so much? Go on then. Go in your... Oh, he's just not going down. Go on. Go in your bed. Goodbye. So I thought for my first video it would be good to do just a everyday makeup type of video, because I can just chit chat, talk to you, talk about what's going to come up on my channel. So it's basically just me getting ready for the day, even though it's like nearly 3 o'clock, but still, and I'm not doing anything. But anyway, so it's basically just me getting ready for the day, doing... Is it recording? Yeah. So it's basically me just getting ready for the day, recording it, talking to you. Yeah, so I'm gonna get started. So the first thing I'm gonna do is... Primer's a funny one for me. I either love it or I don't. So at the minute I've been using the Farsali Rose Gold, Farsali, I'm probably going to say it wrong, Rose Gold Elixir, and I just apply this to my face before I apply any makeup, and it's like a serum, so it's quite oily. It feels so weird to be sat down actually filming a video. Like, I've been saying I wanted to do this for so long, and I tried a couple of years ago and that just never carried on. Nothing came from it, so I'm so happy to be doing it right now. So it's a bit weird and I'm looking around everywhere because it's weird to like look directly at a camera, but we'll get there. So now we're going to apply the foundation. So when I do my own makeup, I like to do my face first and then my eyes, etc, etc. This makeup look is going to be very simple though. Like, this is like back to basics. Like, if you are someone who doesn't wear makeup and wants to get into makeup, this would be quite good for you. So I'm going to get into that. So the foundation that I like to use is EX1. I need some new ones, look at them. So I use EX1 all the time. I use it on clients, I use it on myself. I've used it for years. I just absolutely love it. There's just something about it which I love. It doesn't smell, it doesn't give me spots, it's just gorge. So what I'm going to do is, I'm kind of in between shades at the minute, so I'm just going to mix a couple of shades together. 1.0 is my absolute favourite though. It's like the palest one, but you can just mix it with anything and it makes just the perfect shade. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to blend this out using this sponge. Now this is Sports Effects or something. It's from Sports Direct and it's their sponge. And I was with I was shopping with my boyfriend, well, I should say fiance. I was shopping with my fiance and his brother and his brother's girlfriend, and she was saying that these are meant to be really good, so we both got one, thinking nothing of it, thinking, oh yeah, we'll try it out. It's actually real good. So if anyone is needing a sponge and doesn't want to pay the price of like a beauty blender, then this is a great dupe, and this is so nice. So I kind of haven't got a mirror with me right now, so let me just grab a mirror. So I like to just pounce this all over my skin. I quite like the look of not super dewy skin, but healthy looking skin, and I don't like to completely cover my face in foundation. So this applies it perfectly, and this foundation is perfect for the look I want to achieve. So it gives me, I don't look washed out, do I? I need to get the lighting right. but we'll figure that out another time. So this foundation, it can be full coverage if you want it to be, but you can still see my freckles and you can still kind of see my skin through the foundation, but I've still got the foundation on and it's still giving me coverage. So that's probably it for foundation. Really simple, and this sponge just blends out beautiful. And then for concealer, I'm actually going to be using the EX1 concealer as well. I'm a bit hit and miss with this, but I do like it at the minute. So it's called EX1 Delete Fluid Concealer Full Cover, and I just use the shade 1.0. I'm super pale, so I just use the palest products that are on the market for me because my skin is just so pale. So I'm just gonna grab my mirror again. So I like to just apply this under my eyes, on my forehead, down the centre of my nose and on my chin. So anyway, to set my face, and now I'm going to take the Coty, is it Coty? Yeah, Coty, not Coty, Coty Airspun loose face powder. And this is in translucent, and again I'm just taking the exact same sponge and using this to apply this to set. I just went everywhere to set my face. That literally just went everywhere. It's a good job I've got old leggings on. But this powder has changed my life since buying this. Like, honestly, my powder game has changed so much. So this is a loose one, so I just kind of like to loosely pack it on my face and then I will dust it away. But I don't like to apply too much powder because I do like to be matte because I like to set my face so it doesn't go shiny, but I don't like it to be too matte. And then instead of baking that massively, once that's on, I just kind of dust that away. I'm going to be completely honest with you, when it comes to me doing my brows, I literally don't do anything anymore. So I'm going to be true to myself and I'm just going to do... God, I sounded like Georgia off Love Island then. True to myself. But I am going to be true to myself and I'm just going to draw my brows how I would normally. I'm not going to go over the top just for the sake of the video. So I literally take the Freedom brow powder in the shade dark brown, but it's got like 2 shades in it and I like to use the lighter shade. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. We'll saw that one in a minute. But I like to just use the lighter shade out of the duo, and I literally, all I do is just brush this through my brows quite lightly, just to kind of fill them in, give them a little bit of something there, like just do a little something. But I just don't like to overfill my brows. I quite like the natural look lately, so that is literally all I do with that powder. I mean, my brows need doing, but it's fine. We can still make it work. So some days I like to carve out my brows, some days I don't. Today I made a little mistake on this one, so I'm just gonna kind of cover.
Hello.
I'm in the middle of filming.
Oh. Hi everyone.
Let me do.
Oh, bloody hell.
Let me do. Oh my god, my face looks so pale. So I've just been away for a second, you wouldn't have known, but my friends just FaceTimed me from Ibiza because they're in Ibiza right now, so that was nice to talk to them. So I'm in a good mood, like I was anyway, but I'm happy now I spoke to them. So anyway, I was saying I don't normally carve my brows up or carve my brows out all the time. I do just every now and again, but today I'm going to, just because I made a little mistake over here and I don't want it to look like a dirty brow. That's just what we're going to call it. So I'm just literally taking a bit of the foundation off the back of my hand and I'm just cleaning them up. I'm not like carving them out completely, I'm just kind of cleaning up the ends, and then I will just blend that out. So for my bronzer and my face, I'm kind of using my favourite products in this video as well. I forgot to mention that, but all the products that I'm using in this video are like my favourite everyday makeup products. So for bronzer, oh my goodness. So when I'm a bit pale like today, I like to use this bronzer, which is the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Bronzer. I'm quite a drugstore girl, you'll probably realise that throughout the video. But I like to use this. It's absolutely gorgeous. My friend got me into this at college and it's just beautiful. It's such a nice bronzer. And I like to take the Real Techniques blush brush. I have forgot to say what brushes I've been using. It's fine. It's fine. We're learning. We're learning. So I'm just going to take this and apply this. Now, some days I like quite a bit of bronzer. Some days I'm quite shy with it. But today I feel like we can get away with it. I'm really liking how my skin's looking. You're probably not seeing it on camera, but it just looks really healthy and good. I'm happy with it. So I'm just kind of bronzing my face. And I'm not really going to contour as much. I'm kind of just bronzing up and using the bronzer like as a contour. So I just like to run this on my below my cheekbones just to bronze this and contour this area, the sides of my forehead, and I kind of just brush it all over my forehead so I don't just have two brown blotches, and then on my chin and just kind of down my neck just to blend everything together. And I like to kind of just put a little bit on my nose just to even it out so my nose doesn't look so pale in the middle of my face. I know there's a setting on my camera which is blurring my skin out. I need to figure out how to get rid of that. Oh, the door just knocked. 2 minutes. So the door just went and I got a bit distracted and can't remember what I last said. I think I was talking about the camera. I think I was. So the camera, it's the Sony A500, 5000, one of the two. And you can see it's like blurring my skin out. And I want to know how to get rid of that because I don't have this perfect skin and I want people to know what my skin looks like. So if anyone is good with cameras or has this camera and knows how to get rid of this, I'll just mute that, and knows how to get rid of this setting, please can you let me know, because I need help to get rid of it because I don't like it. So anyway, now I'm going to apply blush. So the blush, I've got two favourite blushes. So I've got two favourite brushes and I've got them both to show you because I literally go between the two like I don't know what. So the first one is the Milani Rose d'Aura one. The packaging, they're a bit old, I've had them a while, so just ignore that. And the second one is the MAC Warm Soul. I'm going to use Warm Soul today because I love this one. And this is like a baked one from MAC. It's really beautiful. I think it's baked. I don't, let's just say it is. And I love blush, so I really like to dip my brush in blush and just go all out. And the brush I'm using is the Luxe Sheer Cheek brush by Zoeva. This is my favourite blush brush by far. So I just apply blush like all over. I just kind of go for it. But I really like it. I just think it makes your skin look so nice and it makes you look younger and quite youthful having some blush on. So I like a bit of blush. What am I going to do now? I'm going to put some highlighter on before I forget. So I'm going to be using the Doll Light Shine Bright highlighter. This is beautiful. Like if anyone wants a gorgeous highlighter, you need this in your life. Like I literally have hardly just put any on. Look at that. Gorgeous. One like dip, and then if I just do one like swipe up, like gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And I've had this a while now, and it's not going, like it is going down, but it's not going down. Like I've had it a while and it just lasts a long time. So I like to kind of highlight all over my face. I just like the highlighted look. I like my face to look shiny. Not shiny, but I like my face to look glowy and dewy. I just think it makes your skin look so healthy. Especially when you haven't got too much foundation and stuff on. I just think highlight looks good. And I just take my blush brush with no more product on it and just kind of blend that into my skin because I don't want it to just look like a line. So I do use the brush just to blend that. So my eyes, so basic. I'm just going to show you what I do every day. This is like literally, you cannot go wrong with this. You can't. So what I'm going to do is take the bronzer that I used with a big fluffy brush. Big fluffy brush, to be totally honest with you, I got this one from Primark. It did have jewels on it, but I took them off because they were falling off. You can get these all over. I'm trying to think of another one which would work. Morphe E27, that kind of vibe. Just take a big fluffy brush in your bronzer and literally, sorry I'm all over the place because I don't know where anything is, and I literally just take that through my crease. But the bigger the brush, the easier it will be to just literally glide straight onto your lid, because you're literally just taking it in your crease and just going like that. Try and hold your brush quite a bit further down, because if you're holding it right up here, it's just going to put too much product on it and it's just going to be too harsh. So we hold our brush quite far down the end of the handle and just blend it out, just buff it out. Go in circular motions, go back and forth, just do whatever you want, but be quite light-handed with it. You don't need to press very hard, and that literally just applies the product all over the top and just gives me like, it's like a little bit of a bronzier eye look. It just contours them a little bit, adds a bit of a shadow. I don't want anything too crazy, especially for every day. And then once again, the easiest step ever, cannot go wrong with, I literally take my highlighter. You can even take your highlighter brush, which is what I'm going to do for easiness, to show you how simple it is, and just apply that on my lid. Like, you can't go wrong with it. This, honestly, it was my birthday on Sunday and this was the makeup I did for my birthday. I've just hit pan. But this is the makeup I did for my birthday. I just wanted it quite simple because it was so sunny outside. I didn't want a lot of makeup on, and this just looked right. I really liked it and I felt comfortable. So that's pretty much the eyes done. I don't like to put anything underneath. I just put a bit of mascara on, but obviously you can go ahead and do underneath as well. So I'm just going to add a little bit of mascara off camera because I am a nightmare at it, and then I'll be right back. I've just applied some mascara. I haven't put too much on. This is just literally my everyday makeup for me, so I'm just doing what I normally do. And then I tend to take a bit of a lighter highlighter for my inner eye corners and brow bone. So I'm just going to be taking the Anastasia Amrezy one. I know, like, it's a little bit of a pricier one, so obviously you don't have to use this. You can use a much more affordable product. You could even just use the highlighter that you use to actually highlight your cheeks, but I just like this one. So I just go ahead and put this in my inner eye corners, and I even put just a little bit on my lid because it's a little bit lighter, so it just makes the eyes pop a little bit more. And then I just go ahead and take a little bit of that on my brow bones. So for my lips, I like just a nude glossy lip. Like, that is literally just my go-to. Nude gloss all day, every day, live for it. So the lip liner I'm going to be using is this Makeup Revolution one in Chauffeur, I think. And I'm just going to lightly line my lips. I just said lightly because I don't want it to be too harsh. I just want quite a natural, neutral lip. And then I'm going to take a MAC Blankety and just apply that. This is MUA Problems. If you're a makeup artist, I don't know if you can see, but you know when you put a brush in your lipstick? Yep, I know that problem. Anyway. And then my absolute favourite lip gloss of all time, if you've got me on Instagram you'll know, it's the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. Like, this is just my absolute ride or die lip gloss. I just take this everywhere with me. I've had it for ages now. I've had it since Christmas, around Christmas time now. So I've had this a while and it lasts a while. It's real good. And then to finish it off, all I'm going to do is set my face. Ooh, and I'm just going to use the New Look setting spray. Lovely. So that is literally like my everyday makeup look and hair. So that is literally my everyday makeup look finished. Super easy. Anyone can do this. My mum can do this. Like, if my mum can do this, anyone can do this. You obviously don't have to use the products I use, you could use your own products, but just doubling up on products and saying like using your bronzer as your eyeshadow and things like that, it just helps it just helps beginners out, and it's really simple because you don't need to have a big kit, you don't need to go buy an expensive eyeshadow palette to achieve an everyday makeup look like this. So I really hope you all enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, because it took me a while to do this. So yeah, I've wanted to do this video for so long, start my YouTube for so long, but it's just took me so much guts to do it, because I don't know, it's quite a big thing. It's scary. Like, I'm literally sat in a quiet house talking to a camera. Like, I'm talking to you, but realistically right now I'm talking to a camera, so it's a little bit weird, but we'll get there. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have, please subscribe, because it really means a lot, because I really want to keep this going. I want to make something good with this, and please, like I said, give it a thumbs up, and even put in the comments below videos you'd like to see from me next, because I need help with that. I don't know what to film. I don't know what type of videos you'd like me to film. So if you leave comments of what you'd like me to film, that would be great. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.